Welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. I am trying to go live on Instagram and TikTok. I don't know if that's working. Instagram is checking connection. TikTok is going in 3, 2, 1. Alright. So it's Tuesday. The time is 1 o'clock, which means my alarm's going to go off and fuck some shit up in this video. So before we get started, we're going to wait for that alarm. It goes off in 2 minutes. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to do some more weapons demonstration. Same bullshit that y'all have seen before. But after that, we got to take a few minutes to talk. Alright? So I also brought out the Sabatu, aka the wooden sword, not to be confused with a Kendo sword. So yes, I've studied a little bit of that shit too. So what's going to happen is after this damn alarm goes off within the next minute, we're going to get started. So I guess before we get started, I should probably put some gloves on. And yeah, you've seen me do this routine before, 1,000 times over maybe. Depends on how long you've been following me or whatever. And the thing about martial arts, I'm only going to say this once. Training does not stop because class stops. Training has just begun. And the younger you start, and the more you put in, the better your chances of not getting hurt will be. Now, I don't mean like doing stunts and shit, because you don't need to be doing any kind of stunts and things like that that will purposely get you hurt. What you need to do is when you are learning a martial art, you need to be well-rounded, open-minded, and well-diverse in more than just one martial art. And the reason why I say that is because if you get stuck with one martial art, there's a guarantee that you're going to fight somebody with a style you've never seen before. And if you don't do your research, there's my alarm. Okay. You may get to fighting with somebody with a style you've never seen before. That style you've never seen before could be the difference between your victory and your defeat. So I made a video about this, and I want to engage in this now before I get started. The size of a person and the race of a person does not guarantee that person an instant victory. This is not a disrespect to anybody due to their race or their size. This is just a truth and a fact. Alright? I'm a very small guy. One second. You guys can see me from here. Good. You can't. I'm sorry. But this is so you get the whole body. I'm 5'3 and a half. I'm 125 pounds. This is roughly a 7 to 8 foot tall pole. It simulates the monkey stick. The best martial artist to do the monkey stick is done with WMC Master. Shout out to WMC Master for me. I can't do the shit that he can do. If you can work a bow stand, you pretty much can work a monkey stick, minus the fact that in a monkey stick you get to climb up the top of this big perch there and do some crazy ass shit, come down to some acrobatic shit that my old ass is not gonna do. Alright? Also, if you're using a monkey stick, this is your range. All the way in a circle. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to have to use any physicality because you have this stick. And for those who aren't old enough, there used to be a game called Helicopter, where they kind of jump rope and a beanbag, and they did this. In the air, and then this. Down on the ground. And if you were in that class, you had to jump the helicopter. Now, in real life, please don't go around trying to jump over helicopters because you're going to die. Right? Now, with this range right here, you can see evenly distributed. It's not, but evenly distributed out. My arm times the distance can go from here to there, to there, to there. Now, my ability to use the stick doesn't depend on my cone. Boom! If you're that far away from me, that's as far as I'm going to let you get. If you're at this notch of the stick, I fucked up. I understand that shit. I fucked up. Because there's no way in hell you should be able to get in if slow speed. Just imagine on a day when I'm full of energy, had a full meal, and I'm swinging this thing, and I'm getting attacked by 3 or 4 dudes. One guy might get it. One guy. And only one guy. Because unless they're as short as me, they're going to have to work. Alright? As a short person, I have to work when I have to deal with somebody tall. Right? And this is the thing we don't teach you in school. Welcome to your class of pain 101. Your size means nothing. Your skills mean everything. Which is why I say this time and time again. You gotta pick that fucking work up. You wanna be a good martial artist? Then the training doesn't stop when the class is over. You want corners, you ask your teacher for corners. And if your teacher doesn't have them, you ask someone else. Someone from a different school, someone with a different style. They're going to give you corners if they love martial arts. Now, if they want to be a dick about it, now I'm not going to give you shit because I don't want you to use my shit on me. And I understand that, but there's just one problem. If my shit is better than your shit, I don't have to use your shit. And I can always research your style by going to someone else. There's more than a different type of kung fu. You have your animals, you have Wing Chun, and you have other means of kung fu. So you can go and study every style of kung fu there ever was. There's no difference if that person is teaching you praying and this person is teaching you snake. You can combine them because those are kind of mirror images of the same fucking shit. Alright? And you can add magic to it. And the moves are pretty much the same. The only difference in any martial art is who teaches you what kick, who teaches you what punch, but the only similar is a kick is a kick and a punch is a punch. Where you hit someone is the difference maker. This is how you pick your stick up in the movies. Now in real life, your stick should never even be down there to begin with. If you come into work with this weapon and you ready to fight, you should be in a fight stance as soon as it's time. Boom, you're fighting. I'm not sitting here, I'm gonna show off, talk some shit. No, fuck that. I'm in battle mode. Whether it's left hand forward or whether it's right hand forward. I'm in battle mode. So boom, 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 it's the same fucking swings as a pro swing. I don't have to do the fancy whirl around the weight shit. I'm never gonna get the chance to do this in a real fight. So when the fight starts, the first thing I need to do is know my distance between my staff and my arm. That's my maximum distance because that still gives me enough of the stick. This is my true match, but I can't hold a bitch up with one hand, which means don't do that. Here, I'm good because I can still hold it in one hand on either side. Alright? But when it's so far down here that I can't, my only action is swinging feet. Alright? But when I'm up here and I have it like this, I have no excuse for you to get in. Boom, boom, bam, get the guy behind me. You know? And if I want to just be somebody who just doesn't know how to fight, but I got this long ass stick, I'm gonna piss off a lot of people. Listen to this. Anybody coming in and getting hit. Sorry. This is the thing about learning about the truth of martial arts. A lot of people don't tell you the truth about martial arts. First, getting hit sucks. I don't give a damn if you're getting hit with a stick, you're getting hit with a fist, or you're getting hit with a kick. Getting hit sucks. Period. You don't want to get hit, but you're gonna get hit. Anybody who tells you you're not gonna get hit in a martial art fight, they tell you a bald-faced lie. Now you can be good and you can block, but in blocking, you're still getting hit. Which is why Kempo, every block is a strike and every strike is a block. Understand that phrase. You're gonna need that later. Swords, people. Yes, Sabati. It is for Japanese martial arts, but you can damn sure use it in Chinese martial arts. In fact, I'm going to say something that people are not going to like. It's going to be a disrespectful statement, but it does not make it any less true. I don't know Shaolin Lancing, but I do know how to use a katana for Japanese ninjutsu as well as other styles that I've used that involve swords. Am I good with them? Probably not anymore. But it does not change the fact that I still have the skills to use swords. Okay? It's just that once you learn sword technique, this is a block, 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 this is a block. That's that block from the back. Same block. You do it with one hand, you do it with both hands, go back to one hand. Understand, I've learned sword technique. It might not have been Chinese style, but I can still use that same sword technique in the Chinese style with the Chinese sword. Now, let's keep it real. You might train like this, but you'll never do that when you come across somebody who has an actual sword unless it's in a movie. Because in a movie, that shit looks cool. And in real life, when you confront somebody with a sword, this is how you fight. Slice, slice, block, block. That's it. It's not going to be all that, watch this shit. Because in real life, how you're doing that, if you fuck up one time, shoot, and I thrust through your defenses, and this block doesn't work, it does work, but in real life, you're not going to get the chance to use it. Especially if you're fighting someone who's an ace who knows more about swords than you do. If you're a novice and they're an ace, it's more than likely that beginner's luck will be what saves you. But if you swing up and they thrust through, you know, they just unalive your shit. You know, you understand the reality versus the fucking stage fights. Stage fights are great, they look cool. But also, if you're gonna train for stage combat, understand the difference between stage combat and real combat. You can train for both, it doesn't hurt to have both, but you know, you're getting paid for one. The other one, the payment is that your ass is going to survive the fight. I don't particularly like weapons. I train with weapons, but I don't fucking like them because I'm not really good with them. I can be honest about that shit. Yeah, some weapons I'm good with, swords are not good. Yeah, you saw me do this. And that may be good for you. Oh, but you can do it with both hands. Big fucking whoop. Have you ever been in a motherfucking actual sword fight? Because I haven't. Which only means two things are gonna happen when I get in a sword fight. Either I'm gonna get disemboweled, or I'm going to barely survive, or I could get really lucky and end that shit as soon as it starts. Because when you get in a sword fight and I draw my weapon, I'm not thinking about this reverse grip, I'm not thinking about this standard grip. Both of them are very, very usable. I'm thinking about how am I gonna keep my hands? Because that's what this is. So in case the sword slides down, is to hit your hand guard. But, you know, freak accidents happen. You might not have your hands in a level position, and you lose your hands. Let's say I swing, and you block, and then your way down from the block, boom, you know, because there are fucking aces, you know, bing, shoot, you know, hands gone. Not fucking around with swords. It doesn't take much. You've seen me work katanas, you've seen me work the fucking Mulan song, so it's not Mulan, but it's the standard, it's like a terracotta sword. But in real life, I'm not fighting you if you pull out a sword. I'm gonna go ahead and tap out. The only way I'm gonna fight you if you pull out a sword is if I don't have a fucking choice. Other than that, I'm gonna take that L. I'm not gonna sit there and let you cut me to death. Because I know I'm not that fucking good with this fucking sword. Whether it be a katana, or whether it be a fucking terracotta warrior sword, or even a saber, or even a longsword. I know what I'm good at and what I'm not. I can do this all day long. All day long. But I don't have a training partner, so how am I supposed to know if I'm good? Now, back in the day, in my 20s, there was no fear of getting fucked up. You know? Now at 49, I'm not scared, but I'm not stupid. You know? Because anybody who want to train, you can do that. But understand that training also comes with pain. You know, you get your knuckles done. This is why you train with the wooden shit, you don't train with the steel shit. And if you're training with the steel shit, hey, more power to you. I pray you keep all your digits. I'm never training with the steel shit. if I happen to make a movie and we're using the steel shit, we're gonna make sure that everybody is safe. You know, we're gonna film that shit exceptionally slow, and they can speed that shit up in post production. So, click, strong face, click, strong face, click, strong face, click, strong face, click, serious face. We're gonna do it that way. That way nobody loses a finger or an eye because I'm making a movie. And in real life, if you come at me with a sword, I got two options. I can run and I can pray. Because if I have a sword, I know I'm probably gonna get my ass beat. Now I just mentally defeated myself, right? Yes. Which is why I'm gonna get my ass beat. So to sound like a hypocrite and to contradict that, don't mentally defeat yourself. But if you ain't got the training and you ain't never really been in a sword fight, you fixing to get fucked up. I'm sorry. Regardless of me mentally defeating myself or not, I'm gonna be honest about that shit. I ain't never been in a sword fight a day in my life. Sparring with these things is one thing. But an actual sword fight's a whole nother different ballgame. You gotta understand something. Actual swords are meant to impale you. They are meant to unalive you. Same thing with comets. You gotta get in to use them, which I've never had to use them in real life. I wouldn't want to use them in real life, but if I had to, I know how to use them. Does that mean I'm good with the motherfuckers? No. It just means one or two things happen. I fought somebody who had no skills, and I had the commas, and they didn't. I also know that commas are very risky, which is why when we do comma demonstrations, we should probably not be rolling them on our fucking hands. Say anything besides. In any fight in history, no one's ever gotten a chance to do that. So don't believe everything you see in the movies, because the movies is great. The movies are entertainment. Understand that shit. This shit here is training. Alright? Reverse grip, training. Alright. But when you start breaking into, yeah, it's training. But you're never gonna use that in an actual fight. I'm gonna get a lot of smoke from this shit, and I don't give a fuck. Because I'm gonna keep your ass alive and safe, while the other people that you follow, oh yeah, you can do this shit in a fight. Yeah. Uh-huh. Heard me say it first. Yeah, you can do it in a fight. If you're not fighting someone who knows what the fuck they're doing, you're fighting someone who knows what the fuck they're doing, the only damn thing you're gonna do is get your ass unalive or hurt really, really bad. I'm not trying to discourage anybody from doing martial arts. In fact, if you want to learn more weapons, I advise you to do so. But I also advise you to err on the side of caution in using weapons. This is a training weapon. It is made out of wood. It's still gonna hurt me if I screw up. And even a wooden weapon in the hands of a martial artist is dangerous. And for those who do not know that, you're gonna have a hard lesson ahead of you. Let's go and do what we normally do now. First, we're gonna break out these big blue nunchucks. Alright? Again, as I always try to teach, as I demonstrate, this is short range. My hands are where I have control over the chuck. Alright? Do it this way. Now, this is mid-range. I'm in the middle of that chuck. I still have control. I can control the power and I can control the swing. But if I'm fighting you for real, I want that shit at short range. And the only reason why I want it at short range is because I have more control. It's a whole lot easier than long range, where I don't have control of the power. I have control of the distance in which you are coming at me. That's it. This is less distance but more power. Bam! You know, but I also got to be quick as fucking lightning to pull that bitch up. Now you can train like this, you know, because the fun part of nunchucks is this part. Now when nunchucks got to get serious, you got to fight somebody with these bitches. You're not doing this. I don't give a damn if anybody comes on this bitch talking about yes you can. I'm going to tell you again, okay, here's how this works in real life. From this position, boom, you see my block. From this position, boom, you see my block. From this position, boom, you see my block. Work it up here, that's it, boom, you see my block. Guys coming at me, boom, boom, I can do that. That's realistic. I can do this, boom, boom, that's realistic. More than one guy. Bah! I can hit this guy coming and this guy coming. roughly in the same swing. Boom. You know, guys coming at me, boom, I bring it up. Guys coming at me, bam, I can bring it down. So there's so many swings you can swing with this motherfucker. But what you're not gonna do is this. Because once that shit goes down here, you have initiated the ability for them to get in closer. You don't need the worldies when you're fighting. You just need to hold them in a striking position. Boom. Put it back. Boom. Boom. Put it back. Boom. Boom. I'm a short guy, so I gotta strike high. I can strike low, but let's say I go for a sweep. You jump and hit me with a super punch. So it's sweeping, you leap up. Boom. I fucked up. It happened. Now let's say that one hit a quitter knocks me down and I drop my chucks. Let's say you land at my chucks. You got them and I'm getting up off the ground. I don't have any other means to defend myself. But I had the chucks. So another catchphrase that I've had for a very long time. A weapon is an advantage that can be taken from you at any time. So if you're gonna bring a weapon to a fight, understand that shit gets taken from you. Gets used on you, that shit is on you. You gotta come to a fight, come as you are. You're either gonna win or you're gonna lose, or it's gonna be a draw. It's gonna be a street fight. There's a lot of things around you that you can use. It ain't these. You know how to fight, everything you touch is part of your arsenal. And if they're not teaching you this shit in school, you probably want to check out other schools. I'm not saying quit the school you go into. I'm saying check out other schools. You need to be well-rounded in martial arts. You need to be. You can't just ground yourself in it. Well, I'm just doing karate. That's fine and dandy until you fight somebody who doesn't do karate. Alright? Although martial arts may look the same, styles vary. And they vary very, very differently. Understand this shit. There are people who do taekwondo shit that I was not taught when I took taekwondo. Yeah, I'm like, okay, that's a whole other level of taekwondo. But those people also have probably been taught since they were this big. I keep telling everybody, start your kid at 3, 4 years old. Start them there. Do you have competitions? If you're gonna do an Asian martial art, you should probably do your research on that Asian martial art. Like Thai fighters, they have 5-year-old Thai fighters. You go find them on YouTube. You might not like it. They used to be on TikTok, but TikTok kind of stopped letting that shit come on my FYP. To be on Instagram, I can't find them. And here's the thing, I'm gonna let you know really quickly. These are the things I follow on TikTok and Instagram. Wrestling, martial arts, pole dancing, more wrestling, more martial arts, comic books, artwork, everything native. You know, those are the things I follow. I don't follow stupid stuff that's stupid for me. I follow shit that I like. You know, I don't voice my opinion. But understand, when it comes to martial arts, I'm not here to lie to you. I'm here to tell you the dark side of martial arts. Most people don't want to talk to that shit. With the exception of Rob, shout out Rob from the Dojo Life, because he brings up the dark side, the really, really deep, bad shit. I'm not going to get into it. That's his page, that's his thing. Shout out to Rob, keep doing what the fuck you do. But martial arts itself, I will talk about the dark side of that. I will tell you that getting hit by these damn things, even though they are training chucks, they still hurt. And in the right hands, a training weapon is still a weapon. Make sure you understand that shit. A training weapon is still a weapon. You're just training it. You train with it so you'll know how to use the son of a bitch. Now you see why you don't whirl that shit. That wasn't on purpose. Good as I am with these things, they still flew directly out of my hand. Literally, they flew right out of my hand. Now, I'm going to tell you before I put these things up. You have nunchucks, you're probably not going to have to use your feet much, unless you have more than one opponent. You know? And that pretty much varies for every weapon in your hand. You have a weapon in your hand, you're barely going to have to use your feet. Barely. But there are some people who take martial arts and only know how to use weapons. They don't know how to use their feet or their hands. That's a very bad move. sensei has failed you. You should never just be grounded in weapons training only. The only weapon you truly need is the one that houses your brain. That would be your body for the unintelligent people watching. These are chobos. Short sticks. Kali is longer and thinner. I do not know Kali, but I do know Kempo. Okay? K-E-M-P-O. Not Kimpo. K-E-M. Kimpo. K-E-M-P-O. I probably misspelled both of them. But anyway, I didn't know that there was two different things. It was the exact same fucking style. I just learned about Shaolin Kempo. And you see how I fucked that up? Now you know why this shit here is reserved for the movies. Only the movies. You can train like this at home if you want, but understand how you train is how you fight. So when you are fighting with short sticks, you do not do this. See how that right one went all the way off and I could never catch it where I'm supposed to like I catch this one? Watch carefully. Now that was perfect, right? In real life, you're not going to have the time to do that. So strike up, boom. Block and strike. You know, strike and block is the same shit. The Kempo. K-E-M-P-O. I'm going to IT. Right? So I'm going to block and I'm going to strike and strike. I'm not going to block, strike, spin this bitch around, and strike again. The stick is going to be even. These are not even because these are some of my old training commas that got broken. So I turned them into chobos. Right? Now these are actually the perfect size for me. I'm a very tiny man. Boom. You understand how this works. This is your training. Front kick, block, front block, you know, that's pretty much it. You got these things in there, block, strike. Block, strike. That's what you're going to do. You're not going to be doing this shit. You know, when you guys get the clocking, boom, boom, boom. This is a training exercise. So it's up, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. Understand? I fucked that up, but understand what we're going with. So up, right, to right, up, left, to left, down, right, to right, down, left, to left, up, right, down, right, up, left, down, left. That's what I was supposed to do, but what I just said when I totally fucked it up. I understand this shit. Training with these things are fine until somebody whacks your fucking knuckles. You can fight with these bitches and you're not wearing gloves or protection. These bitches will break your fucking hands. Pretty sure a lot of senseis and them forget to tell y'all that because you're so excited. Yeah, we're excited. If you ever want to fight with these bitches, you want to wear gloves that have knuckle protection. You really want your whole fucking hand protected. If you are in a fight, these gloves that I'm wearing, they ain't shit. Somebody whack your hands with these bitches, your hand's broken. These gloves are no protection at all. These gloves are just for grip right now. That's the purpose in which they serve. You've seen me drop weapons doing this. But the purpose is for grip. Understand? That's it. These have no protection. You want those gloves the Undertaker wore. The ones that got the hard knuckles, or the ones that got the padding on the top of the hands. Because those gloves are going to keep you from getting your fucking hands broken when somebody's training with you and they crack your hand by mistake. And it does happen. It definitely happens. Understand that shit. People aren't teaching you this shit because they tend to forget that pain is a part of martial arts. Alright? A lot of people tend to forget all about the pain that also comes from martial arts. And if they're not teaching you about the pain that comes from martial arts, you're going to fuck around and find out. It's just that simple. You're going to fuck around and find out. And again, you're not going to do that. Now we're going to do commas, and then we're going to use those commas as tapas. Then we're going to do the chain, and then I'm going to do bound fighting, and then I'm going to end the live on TikTok and YouTube. Alright? But if you guys want to do a Tuesday or Thursday night, talk about beat down or whatever the hell you want to call it, you can do that. And I just don't have enough followers interested in it because I don't see anybody here at the live, which is actually a pretty good thing because now I have to answer questions except for the people on TikTok. And I cannot invite you at this moment, but if you're still here after I do the chain work, I will do that. But also know that your voice will be recorded on YouTube. I don't keep the lives, but I do keep the YouTubes. but I keep them on YouTube. I don't keep them on a laptop. All right. So these are commas. Again, commas are very close-quarter weapons. They are not a joke. They are not a toy, and you will get hurt if you do not know what you're doing. You will never in your life do the following: block, yes. Strike, yes. But not strike, pull out, whip around, and strike again. You're not going to do that. What you're going to do is block, strike, 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 strike. And you're going to keep striking. Now, if your ship's locked in their armor and you're blocking their swords and you're locked in their armor, you're going to push them off, which is going to gouge all that shit out. That's the plan. That's what these things do. Commas are gouging weapons. You might not have heard that term, but it's just like gouging out an eye. You know? Commas are dangerous, but they're only dangerous if you can get in close enough to your opponent. I'm sure no one's taught you guys that. Congratulations, I just taught you something. These things are really good weapons, but again, close quarter combat. Close quarter combat. You are not going to beat somebody with a comma from a distance. I'm sorry to have to break that to you. It doesn't work like it does in the movies unless you have the comma with the ball and chain on it, where you can fling that bitch. And you still have to have enough control over that son bitch to make sure that you don't fucking wind up hitting something else. You know, sometimes people will walk right into your target. If they walk into your targeting zone, it's not something you can really do about it other than they just gotta take a blade to the gut. Sorry. If I throw this bitch and you're in the target zone and it's attached to a chain and I don't yoke it back fast enough, and even if I yoke it back fast enough, you walk into my target zone, you're gonna get cut. Not as much as my fault as it is yours for not paying attention to what the fuck you're doing. And that's the problem with a lot of people when they teach you martial arts. They don't teach you what I'm going to teach you. They don't teach you the fucking truth. You're going against a guy with a sword, alright? You got two commas. One of these commas is going to be the block, and one of these commas is going to be the strike. Now, if this guy only has one sword, it's going to be easier for you. This guy has two swords, you might be in some trouble. Because swords have range. Down. But if he's coming at you with a sword, he has to come at you, which gives you the tactical advantage of being able to block first. If he's coming down, or he's coming to the side. So you block this way, you can block this way, you can block this way, you can block this way. Understand all your blocks, these are the same. Same shit, just got weapons in you. So when people tell you I'm tired of learning how to block, you never get tired of learning how to block. And never get tired of adapting to your situation. Boom, I block, strike. Boom, I block, I strike. Boom, boom, boom. Understand? Boom, boom, boom. Now, this is what you're not gonna do. Boom, strike, strike, whip out, whip out. See, it just got cut. Oh, it just got cut. That's why you don't do that. When you're striking, you continue to strike. You block, strike, strike, strike. You don't block, strike, pull it out, whip it around, and do that shit. Now, if you're making a movie, that was cool as fuck, right? Boom, pull it out, whip it around. Now you see why you don't do that shit. More than likely, you're going to drop the comma, and that guy's going to drop you. Let's try that again. Again, this is what you do not do. Boom, strike, pull it out, whip it, boom. See, I didn't drop it this time. But in the actual battlefield, boom, boom. Unless you're whipping this out to kick this guy over here, you don't. So boom. Here, you're going to go back in for the kill. You don't want to go whip it out and then go in for the kill because that shit looks cool as fuck. No, cool gets you killed. So when you're blocking, boom, boom. Unless there's a guy over here, this is where you stop at. Now, you're going over here, there better be a guy you saw out of your provision. So you go, boom. You know, because once you wound this guy, he's pretty much not going to be trying to stab you. Unless he's really jacked on a drum leg. But you know, you block him, boom, boom, go back. Now you're infecting everybody because you know what these guys have inside when you're cutting them fucked up. But it's better that you infect them than they unalive your shit. So, you know, again, swinging low, boom. You know, if he swings low and you block, and you come high, or if he swings low and you block and you can go low, you know, you're going to figure out how to do that because you're going to lower your blocks. You have your stance, your left foot forward, block low, block high. Block low, block high. Block high, block low. block high, block low. It's that same shit you learned day one in blocking. It's that exact same shit. Let me make sure you understand. Block high, block low. Block high, block low. Yeah, it's the same shit. My foot might have been a little bit off because my hip doesn't work like it's supposed to. But it's the exact same shit. High right, that's the left, excuse me. High left, high right. High left, low left is what I meant, and low right. Pretty much it, you know? From the side, from the side, from the side, from the side. That's that same shit you just saw me do. Just got weapons in my head, you know? High right, that's the left, sorry. High left, low left. High right, low right. High left, low left. Excuse me, high right. Low left, low right. Today I do not know my left from my right, okay? So for anybody who caught all that, I apologize. I own that shit, but I'm having a really rough start to this. I was actually supposed to do this like an hour and changing. So let's try that again with the imagination of a Thanos snap. High left, high right, low right, low left. Got it? Let's do other blocks. Low left with the right hand. Low right with the right hand. Yeah. So I still fucked it up. So here we go. Low left, blocking as they're coming this way. Low left, they're blocking as they're coming this way. So they're coming with their side to my left. So I'm blocking to the left, and I'm blocking swinging with the right. So same concept, same concept. As you notice, I adapted. I started protecting my face. Understand? So here, here, here. Now also you have your windshield. Boom, boom, boom. And you gotta be careful because you're using sharp objects. If you don't want to cross your hand and wind up trying to stab yourself. It can happen with comics. So you have to be really, really careful in how you train. Which is why you train with the wooden ones, so that you don't stab yourself with the steel ones. I have steel ones over there. They do not look like this at all. I'm not going to show them on camera because I don't want to be banned. Alright, so by the magic of a Thanos snap, these are now Tonfas. Now with Tonfas, you're going to find your comfortability. This is inside, this is outside. Inside, outside. I am an outside to inside person. You will figure out what you are. Alright? Now, you can take your standard fighting stance here. You can take your Wing Chun fighting stance. And for those who don't think you can use Tonfa with Wing Chun, yes you can. Whether you choose to or not, it's not really going to matter. A Tonfa is a Tonfa. Yes, it is Japanese. And yes, Wing Chun is a Chinese style. But either way, you can still use boom, boom. Understand? Boom, boom. You can still use it. You know, you just have to learn how to adapt the Tonfa for Chinese Kung Fu. It's not that difficult. It's really not. So, understand? So, you know, once you can adapt, every weapon can go with any style, even the style that they were not origin to. That's all from the right side. And I dropped it. Another reason why when you come with a weapon, shit like that happens. Which is why I tell you, don't bring a weapon. Here's another thing you need to understand about a weapon. If you're not used to weapons, and you bring a weapon in combat, you're going with someone who actually knows how to use that weapon that you bought. So I'm going against a police officer who's been trained with the old school baton, which is like a Tonfa. He knows how to use a Tonfa. He doesn't know he knows how to use a Tonfa, but he knows how to use a Tonfa. So if I'm going against him, and I swing, and he hooks my hand with the Tonfa and brings me down, or he strikes me in the gut, and then he takes the butt of the Tonfa, not this butt, but the hook, and hooks me down. He can hook me, boom, bring me right down. Now understand, most knees are incorporated in what style of fighting? Thai fighting. So I, boom, change it, boom, boom. I just need you in the face. But here's the thing. Nowadays, everybody who does martial arts incorporates the knees and elbows. And not too many people who fight in martial arts who do not incorporate a knee or an elbow. A Tonfa, technically, because it comes from the elbow, could be your adaptation for the use of this, but instead it would be this. Remember like I said, I'm an outside to inside guy. You might be an inside to outside guy, so this part's for you. You have to clear your body. If you don't clear your body, when you hit your body, you're gonna do some damage. If you get out there and you don't do that, same thing like you throw an uppercut and then do this, instead of an uppercut and then do that, you're probably gonna knock yourself out. So boom, and this, I just lost the glove. So we're gonna try it again. Uppercut, outside to inside. Uppercut, inside to outside. If I don't get clear, let me show you this way. Boom. Got that? That's the uppercut. That's the outside to inside. Boom. That's the uppercut. This is the inside to outside. If I don't get clear, I'm going to chin check myself, and I'm probably going to go to sleep. So I prefer outside to inside. You can prefer inside to outside. But what you want to do, when you get topless, you want to practice. But you need, before you practice doing this, you need to practice getting clear. You need to practice getting clear of that body. Because if you get clear of the body, you're good. If you don't get clear of the body, boom, boom, and you hit your own rib or something, you're going to live to regret that shit. But with the outside to inside, boom, I don't really have to get clear. Boom! Because I'm going to be clear as soon as I extend out. Because it's going from the back side of me to the front. So from this side, as you can see, it's going out. Boom. No matter how I swing it, it's going out. Understand? Boom. So that takes care of it. Versus inside, if I don't get clear, I'm going to hurt myself. So understanding how weapons work does help you a lot. Then we're going to do some training. Then we're going to do bound fighting. And then I'm going to end the video, but I'm probably going to invite this person on. So, also got to blow my nose, so y'all bear with me. It's because of the weather. Every time the weather shifts, my nose is running. It's always running. I don't go anywhere without my mirror. Okay. So first we're gonna do a big fat fucking no-no. Alright? I wanna make sure that I'm clear at why this is gonna be a big fat fucking no-no. I'm gonna put a blindfold on. It is highly recommended that you do not try this. That you do not attempt this in any way, shape, or form should you ever attempt blindfolding without proper training. And even if you have proper training, you probably still shouldn't do it. Alright? Blindfold training, save that shit for the movies. If you want to train blindfolded in real life, that's great. But you need to do it in a silent ass dojo with a very quiet air conditioning and with very quiet people. Because the only thing you're going to hear out here is birds and crickets. Everything that's going on outside. It's going to be real hard for you to daredevil the shit out of this crap and thinking that you're going to be able to acknowledge a person running at you. So you couldn't even hear anything when I was stepping outside of you feeling chain gun. Let's try it again. Barely hear that shit. So understand why I said that this is a big fat fucking hell no. I normally will not do this blindfolded for reasons. Yes, blindfold training, I have tested it, which is why I keep telling people, save it for the movies. You can hurt somebody, or you can get hurt. And the movies, remember that it is very well choreographed, and there's a stunt team that makes you look good. And in real life, you're swinging with fences. It's highly a possibility that you might hit a fence before you actually hit the fence. So when your enemies can see you, and you can't see them, you're fucked. I don't want no damn smoke about it. Goddamn true. Your enemies can see you. You can't see them or hear them, and you are not fucking Matthew Michael Murray. You are fucked. You gotta say that one more time. You are fucked. Now, if this looks crisp, it's because I've done this shit thousands of fucking times. Which means my body knows what to do. Alright? That's why you go to rehearsals. This is mid-range, by the way. I have one round around. So I'm doing this. I'm going lock that back. I'm going to go high. I have no idea if I'm facing y'all or not. Just a hope that I am. If I am, that would be cool. Okay. Now, just because you saw me do that, does not mean you should do that in actual combat. Which stated at the beginning of this, that's a big fucking hell no. Everything can go wrong in doing that shit. I'm used to it. It's fun for me. Makes great movie footage. Would I recommend doing it in real life? Fuck me. That shit can go wrong. And when I say shit can go wrong, it can mostly go wrong for you. Learning how to stop your weapon without being stopped by your weapon. Understand how I did that shit blindfolded? Now watch. That hurt. Must be 145. Yep, 145. Now, understand how that shit works. I'm not done with it, but I do need some Gatorade. Gatorade needs to give me a job. Excuse me. Understanding your range of this weapon. Now this is long range. If I fully extended this chain, you're coming at me. This is all I gotta do all day long. Go low, go high. More importantly, I need to know how to stop this bitch. So that when he comes at me, I don't die. Now, you will rarely have to use your feet with this. And this is mid-range. Just fold it in half. Boop, 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 boop. Why do I need my feet when I have all this range? I don't. But it looks exciting. Now, in my younger days, I probably could have did a butterfly kick behind it. But those are weapons that you're not going to need to use this for because you have range. Understand the difference between a ranged weapon and a short, close quarter combat weapon. There are differences. Those differences can make you or break you. They don't want you to get broken. They want you to understand the reality of having a various adversation to martial arts. Because what you don't know can not only hurt you, but unalive your ass at the same time, without even trying. You have to be real careful at training. You can mess yourself up real bad without proper training. But you can mess yourself up real bad with proper training. So, how I like to end these damn things, you come to that part. Alright, so this is bound fighting, this is a rope. Technically this is actually a belt. See the belt buckle? Here's the belt buckle, here's the belt buckle, here's the belt buckle, so that all three of you guys see the belt buckle. We're going to do backwards first, and then forward. Now again, more than likely there will never be a time in your life when you will need to do what you're going to see me do. Unless you're living one hellacious and dangerous life, no one's tying you up anytime soon. So unless you're rich and have a lot of money and somebody decides to kidnap you, save this shit for entertainment purposes. Save it for the movies. This is going to be a stunt team. It's going to make me look better than Bruce Lee. Okay? Now make sure you heard what I said. There's going to be a stunt team that's going to make you look better than Bruce Lee. Because they're going to be able to take these bumps and not have a fucking problem. And me, the actor, will be not getting fucked up. Because they're going to get fucked up. That's their job. So, again, you're not going to do this. It's a reverse tornado. You're not going to do this. That's a regular tornado. You're not going to do this. And you're not going to do this. Especially that, because that looked like shit. But anyway, your hands are tied behind your back. You are very limited to the shit you can do. So, hands tied behind my back. That's my raise for blocking. 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 Provided I can actually get that leg up. Understand that shit. So now, you have to understand how to escape. Because your hands are tied. If my escape route is over there, my opponent is to be kicked out. If my escape route is over there, I just did that, sorry. If my escape route is over there, my opponent is to be kicked that way. So if my escape route is over there, I'm going to use my right leg, outside, inside, pressing kick. Boom! Send him this way, pop my hip, I'm out. Same exact shit, my escape route is over there. He's coming at me, outside to inside, pressing kick. Boom! Send him over there, pop my hips, I'm out. Why is that? Because I need to get out. Might not be a good fighter. So I don't want to engage this motherfucker any way, shape, or form other than what I have to do to survive. So again, if he's over there, I don't want to kick him with this foot, putting him in the direction of my door because I'm trying to go out that way. So I do this. Boom. I set him between me and my escape. Fucked up. If the doorway is over there, and I use the same kick with the other leg, I'm putting him between me and my exit. I don't want to do that. But let's say I do it. Boom. Now, I have to engage this guy. And if I suck at fighting, I already pissed him off. If those kicks didn't knock him out, or make him somewhat loopy, I won't be able to run up to him, boom, and knee him in the face. They just like barely stun him. The only thing I've done is made the situation worse for me. Understand that shit. You want to put your opponent in the opposite place of where you have to go. Now, you can use the inside to outside pressing kick. If your door's over there and he's coming this way, you want to send him over there to the left, then you will use your left foot inside to outside pressing kick. He's running. Boom! Now you send him in that direction. Alright? Now you can go in this direction because that's your way out. If the doorway to get out is that way, the inside to outside pressing kick with the right leg. Boom! Now you sent him over there. Your door's over there. You're out. It's not that difficult of a concept. Now, let me pump my brakes real quick. If you're not calm during all this shit, you have a little bit of fear during all this shit, you're gonna fuck up. Alright? You've got that calm fear. Right? I know that sounds weird as shit, but you have to have that calm fear. That fear that tells you you have to survive, but that calmness that tells you how to survive. You're gonna need that. Write that shit down. Calm fear. Because having a little fear is okay. But you have to be calm enough to use that fear to your advantage. And if you can't, you're gonna get fucked. Alright? Really, really hard. You're gonna beat the fuck out of you. Remember, my limit is right here for blocking because I'm not that flexible. I gotta squat down and protect my head. Well, otherwise, I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get nailed. I can use my knees. Still, I'm one leg off the ground, which makes it easier for them to sweep my feet. So, let's go to the front. So we have your high right, medium right, medium with me, low. High left, medium with me, low. That makes it a little bit more easy. Still not going to do those 4 kicks that I made. I will show you the reverse tornado kick, and if you watch, as good as it's going to look, it's not going to look like that in actual combat because your balance is going to be off. You're going to have that calm feel. But you're also never going to use it because it's a finishing thing. Your job in a situation where your hand is side is just to get the fuck out of dodge. Right? This is a reverse tornado kick. It's going to be kind of crisp, unless I fuck up and fall on my face, which you're all going to get at. Okay? And you also have to remember I've been doing this for years. So, there it is. You're never going to use that shit when your hands are tied. Throws your balance off. Though your balance is better in the front, it still throws your balance off, which will reduce the power of your kick, which will also put you in a situation because you're in the air. All they have to do is sidestep and get out of the way. Now, a good fighter always relies on the sidestep. It's simple, but it's effective. I have to go do something for somebody else because of lack of responsibility. But I will redo the live in a few minutes after this person returns. So if you're here for the live for TikTok or Instagram, I will redo the live because unfortunately I have to stop this shit because somebody else needs me to do something for them that does not pertain to me. So thank you guys for watching. I'm Echo Fan Grey Wolf for Kung Fu Havoc #2 for Instagram and TikTok. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. And for you on YouTube, thank you very much for being here. Where's the stopper thing?